So, I know you, viewers don't. Could you, oh hi by the way, could you just give us a little introduction? Who are you?
I'm Dawn, I'm just me, and I write music and I sing it, and I have recorded an album.
Oh right,
Yeah.
yes you have, haven't you? You've recorded an album called Honesty, but we'll get to that in just a moment. How long have you been a singer-songwriter for?
I've been writing songs for a very long time, since I was very young, but I've never really performed them to anybody or shown them to anybody or done anything with them. And in the last year really that I wrote a lot of songs. I did my first open mic in March 2017. Before that I'd never really performed in front of anybody before, especially not my own songs. And now I've recorded 14 of them, and I go out and I do open mics and gigs and perform my own stuff.
It's been a busy year then.
Yeah, really busy.
Wow. So your album, Honesty.
Yeah.
How did Honesty come about? Like, what's the story behind it?
Well, I was 40 the other week, so at the beginning of the year I thought, I'm 40 this year, I need to do something. And I've been writing songs and doing bits of music by myself for ages, and I thought, I'm going to have to try and do something with it because I wasn't doing anything else. So I decided to record an album. Yeah.
So why Honesty? Why is it called Honesty?
People say when they hear my music that it's really honest, and one of the songs is called Honesty, and I really, this is my voice.
The wind! Do you know what, let's keep that in.
Okay.
No, we'll continue. So your album Honesty.
And this is my voice, a voice that I do feel that I've had for the whole of my life. So I toyed with the idea of titles such as like Listen to Me or Hear Me or things like that, but I stuck with Honesty because that's what the songs are. They're honestly about how I feel and how I experience things, which I find difficult to get across in words.
Oh, so is there like a story, like as you go through the album or within the tracks, or?
Not really. The songs I wrote last year, you can see a progression from the songs that I wrote and how I was feeling at the beginning to the last song I wrote. However, not all of those are on the album. And on the album there isn't particularly a linear story. They're all different and at different points in my life when they were being written. Well, different points in the last year, rather than in my life. But they're not kind of a story as such in the order that they're in. No.
And they are quite personal to you as well.
Yeah, I mean, all of them are. I think apart from, there's two of them that are kind of based on my life, but they're not about me. But the rest are totally my experiences, my feelings, and how I experience things that happened. So they're really personal. Some of them are quite scary to put on there.
Yeah, you're bearing your soul.
I feel very vulnerable. But then you've got to listen. Not everybody's going to interpret your songs the way that you wrote them. So not everybody's going to know exactly what's going on inside me when they hear the song. Some people who relate to it might, but not everybody will.
I think I have been quite emotional listening to some of your songs, and dare I say, I've been close to tears sometimes as well, in a good way.
I get that a lot. At the beginning I was, oh no, I don't mean to make people cry, but people do say to me that you made me cry, or there was a tear in my eye, and I guess that's a good thing because people are relating to something and they're able to experience it or feel it through what I'm singing. So I
think that is the talent, though, isn't it? Tapping into that emotion. And I mean, you're getting your emotion. Stop it! You're getting your emotion across.
I don't know. I don't know any other way to write. All I know how to write is, well, I write. It's kind of therapy. It's not something that I like to do. I do like to write songs and to sing music, but it's something I need to do as therapy. If I didn't have it, then I think I'd struggle to get those emotions out. So that every single song is therapy in some way about something that happened to me, processing something that happened.
Do you have a favourite track on the album?
Depends on my mood. Because there's some songs that are kind of sad, some songs that make me think, some songs that are uplifting, and some songs that are like, yeah, I want to dance to it. So it depends on what mood I'm in, really. I mean, some of them were harder to record because I was more emotional when I was recording. recording them. Yeah, Dear William was the first one I did, and I think it was hard not to cry while I was singing that one.
Because that's a really personal song. I love Dear William.
A lot of people like that one. Yeah.
Earlier on, I saw you performing at a beer festival, and I just remember there was an upbeat. No, it was Warrior that you were singing, and you said it's the kind of song that if you're mad at the world and you want your dad to say it to you or to cheer you up.
Yeah, Warrior's about, because if you're having a bad day, because I was sitting at home on my own having a bad day, which is pretty much the start of all of my songs. Yeah, I was sitting at home, not doing too well. But if I had a friend here, if I had somebody here, what would I want them to say to me? And that's where Warrior came from. That's what you. It's kind of like the well, because I wasn't very well at the time. I was kind of mentally unwell, and I was like, what would the well me say to the unwell me? It's like the two sides of me. If that doesn't sound too weird, but that's what it was.
No, I like it. I like it. It sounds like it's really encouraging. I find it encouraging as well.
One of my friends has said it's now her anthem. I'm like, yay!
Excellent.
That's good.
Brilliant. Yeah. So, I believe you released a single.
I did, yeah. A couple of years ago, I recorded one of my songs called Heartbeat for charity for cardiac risk in the young. My brother, when he was 14, he died of an undiagnosed cardiac condition. Cardiac risk in the young charity. Cameras wobbling with the wind. Who do research and support families, research campaigning, support families who've lost a loved one through a sudden cardiac death. So I went into it, the first time I'd gone into a studio, first time I'd let anybody hear any of my songs. I didn't go out to any performances, but I recorded it, and any money from the purchase of that single goes to cardiac risk in the young. I'm rubbish at promoting, so it's not really gone very far at the moment.
So good.
I need a publisher or a publicist or something.
So Dawn, where can we download or purchase Heartbeat?
It's available to download. There's no CD, but that's available on iTunes, Amazon, Google, wherever you get your downloads from, and Spotify. The same as the album. The album's also going to be, the CD will also be available on Amazon in about a week.
And where else can we see you?
My next gig is at London Pride on the 7th of July. I'm going to be on the cabaret stage at London Pride.
That's a big one.
Yeah, it is really big. And then the week after, I've got my album launch, and then 2 weeks after that, I'm at the Milton Keynes International Festival.
The last year, the next year, what's going to become of you?
Who knows? Who knows?
So, can you just before we sign off, can you just tell your viewers where else they can find you? Do you have a website? Do you have any pages?
Yes, I do. I have a website, dawnIverson.com. That's IVERSON, dawnIverson.com. Twitter, Dawn Iverson. On Instagram, Dawn Iverson UK. On Facebook, it's Dawn Iverson UK. I do have Twitter, but I don't use it very much yet because I don't really understand how to use it right in the minute. So
that will change.
Yeah, okay.
Right, well, thank you very much, and thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Dawn.